Yep, new airtime. I just want to keep reminding you guys about the new airtime, the television show, 11 a.m. on the CW. Later on, I'll tell you about the radio show. And it's not enough for me to remind you. Make sure you tell somebody. Share it. Take a pic, get a screenshot of this, and share it with somebody else. Got to get the word out. So we're talking about the Equity Summit, which is coming up in just a couple of days, really. So first of all, Dr. Kathy Elliott, who should attend?
So we currently have at least 75 different nonprofits and leaders from the different systems, so juvenile court, child welfare, education. So anybody who works with youth, but then we also will have some youth attending as well.
Oh, awesome.
And so it's for everybody. It's for parents. It's for anyone who is working in social justice, because I know one of the things that we point out is, yes, this is about Black girls, but when we look at the data and we present the findings, we include all gender and race. So it is important for anybody who does work with young people and families to come out and to hear what's going on, not just within the Black Girls Equity Alliance, but what the City of Pittsburgh has done through the Gender Equity Commission.
I know. I think this will be this will be the first time a lot of people actually hear about the commission and the kinds of work you've been involved in.
It's true. We've been building the foundations of the commission. The commissioners had to be onboarded. We had to write the bylaws. So it's a great opportunity to really say, we're doing this work. We are open to everyone in the city of Pittsburgh telling us how we should do this better. And so we're certainly not the gatekeepers. Help bring all the voices to the table.
Together. So, September 26th, 27th.
Yes.
Talk me through that.
University of Pittsburgh Alumni Hall. We have some fabulous speakers. Day one will include us. We talked about the information from the Gender Equity Commission. And then in the afternoon, we have the phenomenal Dr. Monique Morris, who wrote the book Push Out on the school to prison pipeline. Criminalization of Black girls in the education system, and she has made a documentary. So we'll be screening a documentary, and then she will be there for a panel discussion and questions and answers. So that in and of itself is phenomenal.
Wow, absolutely.
And then on day two, we have three of the most groundbreaking, phenomenal women who have led the way in this work. First is our keynote for the lunch is Dr. Kimberly Crenshaw. She coined the phrase intersectionality, and she's done a lot of work around just issues around Black women. We also have Dr. Venus Edwards, who will be there, she's a psychologist who also focuses on trauma and looking at trauma in schools. And then last but surely not least, we have Dr. Jamelia Blake, who will be talking about the adultification. And if you don't know what that means, you need to look that up, but then you also need to come in here.
I was going to say, yeah, they need to come out.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't give them a pass. Look it up.
You need to hear. She's the actual researcher that has done the work. And so it was out of the Georgetown Law Center who published it, but she was the actual researcher that did the work. So she will be speaking.
Don't feel badly, because I don't know what that means either. So we know. Okay. And then in the evening?
In the evening, we are honoring some phenomenal women who have paved the way for Black women, as well as just women in general here in the city of Pittsburgh, and we will be honoring you. Yes,
thank you. So excited
for all
about
the
that.
great work that you do for not just women and girls, but the community in general. We also have Judge Kimberly Clark, who has paved the way in so many different ways, but now she's our president judge. And we have like 5 other women who will also be honored that evening. So I can name them all if you want. I don't know if I have time. Yes, you are. You have Liz Miller from Children's Hospital. We have Mary Fan Gruber from the Jefferson Regional Foundation, who's doing phenomenal work on the South and Mon Valley area. We have Marsha Bandes, who is from CEDAW, who actually was the one who started the work of even getting the Gender Equity Commission started. We are honoring Heffron Tillison for the work that they've done with us. And then last but surely not least, we have Joyce James. She's a national consultant that addresses equity, gender equity, or just equity in general in the different systems.
So before we run out of time, you can register for 1 day, 2 days?
Yes,
and
1
how do
day
you do that?
on our website. So you can go to gwensgirls.org and hit the tab that says Equity Summit, and you will have all that information. Yes, day 1, day 2, if you just want to come see the documentary, if you just want to come to the awards reception, all that information is there.
Awesome, and you're presenting on the first day.
I am, and you know, we are looking forward to another wonderful summit. These are really important convenings that Gwen's Girls puts up, and so we're also just excited to talk about our work there.
Awesome. Ladies, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank
and
you
for celebrating our girls.
Yes, and we look forward to celebrating you.
I can't wait.
Thank you.
We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, 2 exhibits coming to the August Wilson Center. Stick around. You don't want to miss them.